Right now, three storm systems are lining up across the United States like dominoes. And here's the part that should grab your attention. The first one, the one hitting today, is the weakest of all three. Let that sink in for a moment. The weakest storm is already producing baseball-sized hail. So what happens when the stronger ones arrive? Stay with me, because at minute 5, I am going to show you exactly which 270-plus cities are in the direct path of the most dangerous day, Friday, and the precise hour the storms will peak in your area. But first, let me give you the full timeline, because timing is everything when severe weather is involved. And if you live anywhere from Texas to Maine, you need this information. Let us start with what is happening right now. A storm system is pushing across Oklahoma and Kansas tonight. This is your entry-level event. Do not let that fool you. The Storm Prediction Center has already flagged a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, stretching from St. Louis all the way to Oklahoma City. Hailstorms are developing this evening. We are talking 1-inch diameter hail, possibly larger, damaging winds near 55 to 60 miles per hour. But here is the thing, this storm, it is just the warm-up act. And that leads to a question you need to ask yourself. If the warm-up act can produce golf ball-sized hail, what does the main event look like? Do not skip ahead, I am building to that. But first, here is something most forecasters are not telling you yet. Wednesday is when this pattern starts escalating. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5, is now in place from the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex all the way up to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and into southwestern Missouri. Damaging winds, 15% probability within 25 miles of any location. Hail, also 15%, with stones exceeding 1 inch in diameter. And here's the first twist. There is a 2% tornado probability stretching from Dallas through eastern Oklahoma into southern Missouri. Not a huge number on paper. But 2% from the Storm Prediction Center means conditions are real enough to spin up a tornado with very little warning. Wednesday timing is critical. Storms fire up during the afternoon, peak between 4 and 8 in the evening Central Time, and continue overnight into early Thursday morning. If you are in Cincinnati, Louisville, Evansville, or anywhere along the Ohio Valley, you will see scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling through Wednesday night. Not as severe, but enough to keep you alert. Now here is where this forecast takes a serious turn. Thursday. Thursday is when the atmosphere loads up like a powder keg. A massive dip in the jet stream plunges over the Rocky Mountains. A surface low-pressure system, 994 millibars, explodes off eastern Colorado, and a dry line sets up across the Texas Panhandle into western Oklahoma and southwestern Kansas. This is textbook supercell territory. The Storm Prediction Center already has a slight risk, level 2 out of 5, with a hatched area indicating 10% probability of significant severe weather. That means hail over 2 inches in diameter, possibly 2.5 inches. Think baseball-sized. That means potential for strong tornadoes, EF2 or higher. That means wind gusts exceeding 75 miles per hour, hurricane force. Thursday cities on high alert. Amarillo, Lubbock, Abilene, Wichita Falls, western Oklahoma City, Woodward, Greensburg, Kansas, San Angelo, Big Spring. The window for supercells is Thursday afternoon through early evening, roughly 2 in the afternoon to 9 at night Central Time. A 3 to 4 hour window of peak tornado potential exists over southwest Kansas and the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Do not miss the next part. Friday is the day that has every meteorologist in the country paying attention. Friday. This is the main event. And if you thought Thursday was serious, Friday has already been upgraded to an enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5. When the Storm Prediction Center issues a level 3 4 days out, that is extremely rare. That tells you how confident they are that this will be a significant severe weather day. Here is the setup. The storm system crosses the Rockies Thursday night. By Friday morning, a deepening low pressure organizes over Nebraska and Kansas. Dew points surge into the 60s all the way up to Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, and Chicago. That is tropical level moisture being yanked northward by a low-level jet pushing 50 to 60 knots, basically interstate highway speed, about a mile above your head. When that much moisture collides with that much wind energy and a cold front crashing down from the north, you get explosive storm development. The enhanced risk zone covers Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Kansas City, St. Joseph, Joplin, and Jefferson City, Missouri. The slight risk, level 2, stretches from Rochester, Minnesota down to Milwaukee, Chicago, all the way to Austin, Texas. We are talking about the entire midsection of the country under threat. Friday timing. Storms begin firing during the afternoon around 2 to 3 in the afternoon Central Time across the high plains. Peak severity hits between 5 in the evening and midnight. This could be a nocturnal event for areas east of the Mississippi. If you are in Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Wisconsin, or Minnesota, your highest risk window is Friday evening through Saturday morning. All hazards are on the table Friday. Damaging winds exceeding 75 miles per hour. Hail up to baseball size. Multiple tornadoes, including the possibility of strong, long-track tornadoes. This is the day that could mark the true beginning of the 2026 tornado season. Now, here is information that could save your property or even your life. I promised you a breakdown of over 270 cities, and here it is. Today through tonight. Oklahoma City, Wichita, Topeka, Kansas City, Springfield, Missouri, Tulsa. Hail is your primary threat. Wednesday, Dallas, Fort Worth, Shreveport, Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Texarkana, Tyler, Waco, Temple, Eastern Oklahoma City, Muskogee, Broken Arrow, Bartlesville, Joplin, Springfield, Missouri, Branson, Harrison, Pine Bluff, Jonesboro, Memphis, Cincinnati, Louisville, Evansville, Lexington, Dayton, Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, Paducah, Nashville, Bowling Green, Thursday, Amarillo, Lubbock, Midland, Odessa, San Angelo, Abilene, Big Spring, Wichita Falls, Lawton, Woodward, Enid, Liberal, Dodge City, Garden City, Greensburg, Hayes, Salina, Hutchinson, Oklahoma City western suburbs, El Reno, Weatherford, Clinton, Elk City, Pampa, Borger, Dalhart, Clovis, New Mexico, Des Moines, Omaha, Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Grand Island, North Platte, Kearney, Norfolk, Nebraska, Friday the Big One, Oklahoma City, Edmond, Norman, Moore, Tulsa, Broken Arrow, Stillwater, Ponca City, Bartlesville, Kansas City, Overland Park, Lawrence, Topeka, Manhattan, Kansas, Emporia, Wichita, El Dorado, Joplin, Springfield, Missouri, Jefferson City, Columbia, Missouri, Sedalia, St. Joseph, Omaha, Council Bluffs, Lincoln, Des Moines, Ames, Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, Dubuque, Rochester, Minnesota, Austin, Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Mankato, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Madison, Milwaukee, Rockford, Illinois, Chicago, Peoria, Bloomington, Illinois, Champaign, Decatur, Springfield, Illinois, Quincy, Dallas, Fort Worth, Waco, Temple, Austin, Texas, San Antonio, Tyler, Longview, Texarkana, Shreveport, Monroe, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Pine Bluff, Jonesboro, Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, Tupelo, Birmingham, Huntsville, Tuscaloosa, Florence, Alabama, Evansville, Terre Haute, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, South Bend, Lansing, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Toledo, Cleveland, Akron, Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Dayton, Saturday. Storms shift east. Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Atlanta, Greenville, South Carolina, Charlotte, Raleigh, Richmond, Washington, District of Columbia, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City, Hartford, Providence, Boston, Portland, Maine, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, Burlington, Vermont, Jackson, Tennessee, Paducah, Cape Girardeau, Texarkana, Tyler, Beaumont, Lake Charles, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Mobile, Pensacola, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tampa, Orlando. Sunday and Monday are your break days. Use them wisely. Restock your emergency kits. Charge your devices. Check your weather radio batteries. If you have a basement or storm shelter, make sure the path is clear. If you live in a mobile home, identify a sturdy building nearby where you can take shelter. Have a plan and talk to your family about it tonight. But do not get comfortable, because here comes the plot twist nobody is ready for. Tuesday of next week, March 10th through the 12th, a second, even more powerful storm system is barreling toward the same areas. The European model shows a 987 millibar low exploding off the Rockies. That is deeper than anything we are seeing this week, and this system is bringing something extra. Winter. A sudden stratospheric warming event is splitting the polar vortex in two. Cold air that has been locked up near the Arctic is about to spill south. We are talking below average temperatures plunging all the way to the Gulf Coast. Snow, freezing rain. And on the warm side of this monster system, another round of severe thunderstorms, possibly worse than Friday. The Rockies could see 1 to 4 feet of snow. Snow signals are showing up as far south as Kansas, Missouri, and even northern Tennessee. Freezing rain could glaze areas just south of the snow line. And this cold pattern is not a one-day event. The Arctic Oscillation shows cold air flooding into the United States from March 10th straight through the end of the month, possibly into April. This is Winter 2.0. Spring tried to arrive. Winter said not so fast. So here is what you need to do right now. If you live in any of the cities I just named, and that covers most of the eastern 2/3 of America, you need a plan for this week and next week. Know where your safe room is. Have your weather alerts turned on. Keep your phone charged. And if you have elderly neighbors or family members, check on them. They may not have access to this information. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment right now with the city and state where you live. I will personally make sure your area gets covered in the next update with specific timing down to the hour for when storms will hit your location. And speaking of the next update, what I showed you today covers through Saturday. But that Tuesday through Thursday system next week, that one has the potential to be even more dangerous. I am already tracking model data that suggests we could see a significant tornado outbreak. I will break down exactly where and when in the next video. Make sure you do not miss it. Because what is coming next week could rewrite the record books for March severe weather. 2 to 5 inches of rain are also expected across Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, northern Louisiana, western Tennessee, and southern Missouri just this week alone. Flash flooding is a real danger on top of everything else. Stay